Hey there, Marcus here. Next workflow is the opposite of the last one. This is not a workflow that makes sense, but it's still one to show what you can do in terms of image descriptions. So what we're gonna do is we have a header image, but we don't actually have an article. So we're gonna generate an article from a header image. And this is gonna use something called CNX that can basically explain images. As always, this is Drupal. This is the OpenAI Interpolator module. If you want to know more about them, there's soon gonna be links in the description where you can see how you install it, set it up. And the idea behind the Interpolator module, Drupal and the Interpolator module is open source. Everything is free. Everything you see here, you can just set up yourself after you finished watching this video. So I'm just gonna start by logging in here. So we have a content type in this case, there's an article. But yeah, we only have a header image, so we need to create, well, first of all, we need to have a field in between that's basically the image description. So this is where CNX is gonna take its image description and put it in here basically. So we just need one field, not a multi-field, full HTML. They don't write HTML out, so we could have used plain text as well. But anyway, we're gonna use a full HTML here. CNX image description is the rule we want. Base mode, and we take it from header image. And put batch mode on so we can see progress. And then we basically need to add the article text. And this should be formatted long because we actually want to create HTML in this case. So we're going to enable AI Interpolator here as well. We're going to use OpenAI text long. So that's taking text and generating text, right? We're going to use the image description as the context, and then we just write our prompt. So based on the context, write a 10 paragraph article about the subject. You may use HTML tags like headers, strong and em. Please set up headers to have some structure in the article. Context is then we copy from here, and of course wait, first before I start talking about that, we're gonna use batch mode. GPT-4 creates better or no, actually we don't care so much about quality now, so if you want better quality, use GPT-4, but I want a quick result now. You are an laptop journalist. No, what do you call it? A journalist that writes about tech. So that's the role we want. We have to set the interpolator weight higher than the last interpolator weight because we have to take the image to image description before we can write the article, because otherwise there's no text to base the article on, right? Then we just save this and go to our content and resave it. So we see now we have an image description and an article, but they're empty. Right. So what I was going to say, of course, this is not a good example of an actual workflow, because what's going to happen now is that the CNX will not produce that much text, and of course OpenAI can, you know, make this text more expressive, but unless you tell it to keep to a specific context and stay within the facts of that context, it will make up text, because I wrote that I wanted 10 paragraphs, right? And because of this, it might hallucinate. So you should never do this unless you want it to make up stuff, of course. So here you can see, yeah, so this was not super good actually. CNX is not always great, so it thinks it's actually a MacBook Pro. And as far as I can see, this should be the MacBook Air. I don't know Apple products that well, to be honest. No, maybe that is the MacBook Pro. I'm actually not sure. Anyway, so this is the description that it created, and this is the article. Maybe we can look at it like this instead. So here's the article, right? With headers as we asked for. The quality is not great because I used 3.5 in this case, but you see it can create an article from the image basically. But yeah, it's a lot of hallucination and so on. But there is of course a much clearer use case, and that's of course using this to create alt tags and so on. But I wanted to show chaining basically, so that's why I took this workflow. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.